training. Today I will talk about our video controller segment. I'm Della. During the training, if you have any questions, you can write down and send to us. We will talk about your questions online. For the video controller, we have three series: CL9000, CL9400, CL9600. I think most of you already know about our CL9000 series. So today I will mainly talk about our CL9400 series. According to the chassis, we divide CL9400 series to 3U, 4U, 8U, 14U, 19U. You can select the suitable chassis according to your project. Now let's take a 4U chassis as an example. This is a backside panel for the 4U chassis, model number CL9404. The yellow part, this area is for inputs. Maximum it supports 8 input parts. So for input, for the 2K inputs, we have DVI, HDMI, SDI, VGA, and VGA-SDI mixed parts. For 4K, we have DP 1.1, DP 1.2, HDMI 2.0, and also we have IP input parts. Later we will talk about this part. And this part, this red area is for outputs. Output maximum we got 5 parts. You can select DVI outputs, IP monitoring outputs, and SDI outputs. This board is control board and power supply. Power supply can be picked up. Okay, for the 4K 2K input card, DP 1.2, HDMI 2.0, the maximum resolution can be 3840 by 2160, 60 Hz, or 7680 by 1080, 60 Hz, and also can be customized. Okay. So now we talk about the IP input card, IP camera. This supports decoding H.264 IP camera inputs. No direct decoding, no need additional decoding. For one IP input port, it supports 4-way 1080p or 720p inputs. If the input is less than 720p, we can support up to 16 ways. So this normally applied in the traffic command center or the security monitoring center. Compared with our older product, CL9000, CL9400, CL9400 supports SDI outputs. This meets the requirements for the SDI conversation and long-distance transmission. This for the IP monitoring outputs. With this IP monitoring output part, you can monitor all the input source in the software and also the outputs. Here, this for monitoring the input source. And this for your output LED screen. Then you can monitor all the input and output source. So this part is very useful when the control room and your LED screen are not in same place. Also, we have another way to do the monitoring outputs. We can upgrade our DVI outputs to do the monitoring. For one DVI output, can support eight channels of the inputs, and you can customize the window layout and the size for the outputs. Normally, our Signal series will use for the big resolution LED screen. Suppose we have a big screen which uses 12. This is the first one, 2, 3, 4. Use 12 sending paths. Then for our Signal, only need 3 DVI output paths. So we can mosaic to a big screen or set PIP or control separately. For one DVI output, support one background and 4 independent layers. And the background can be pure color ground, or you can capture like this. This is a screen, and this is a topic for the meeting. Then we can capture the background and save in the Signal. Later, after the PPT, we will show you. One output supports 4 layers, but then 2 outputs should be 8 layers. But if 1 layer across 2 outputs, then this error actually 2 layers. With the layer function, then we can realize a 4 screen with PIP, or separate in 4 layers, or 1 full screen. Then maximum we can get 48 layers with 12 outputs. Or we can show a full screen or separate screen. Except for the same pixel LED screen, we can mosaic different pixel screen. The main screen is P3 and the 2 side screens P4 and P5. We can mosaic them to 1 full screen or control them separately. Also, the centralized control function. Suppose we have 1 building, 4 floors, and in each floor we have different LED screen in different places. Then we can set this LED screen groups. Suppose 1 floor, 1 group, then we can control the 4 groups LED at the same time. And all the input source can be shared among all the output, the LED screens. This is the OSD. Except for the LED screen, Signal also can apply the projector projects, like the edge blending. Adjust this area for the precision, size, and transparency. Then we can, after adjust it, to realize the best effect. Also, we support 3G projects. Use the 3D servers, the 3D video, connect our Signal. Then with the 3D sending cards, connect to LED screen. Then we can realize the 3D LED screen, and 3D and 2D modes can be switched quickly. For the control wheel, we got 3 ways. Normally use Windows PC and iPad and Android Link app. Later, I have a video to show you how to use Windows PC to control the second. Second is a video controller, but for the switching is also seamless between the presets. For example, this preset 1, preset 2. We can switch directly to preset 2, but for some other products, there will be a black before the preset, before switch to the preset 2. It's for the monitoring hardware status in real time. You can check the operate status and the fan speeds and all the states, all the hardware. Time pass. Okay, CL9600 series. Actually, for the difference, only the layer difference. For CL9600, we support another device outputs. For the outputs, one can support 1 background and 6 layers. So if for your project you need more layers, you can use this series. Here, I made a signal selection guide for you. CL9000, CL9400, CL9600. For CL9000, we got 3U, 4U, 8U. CL9400 got 3U, 4U, 8U, 40U, 90U. But for CL9600, we only got 4U, 40U, and 90U. For the input source, most of them are same, but for the 8U of CL9000, not support 4K 2K. For output cards, CL9000 got DYA and DYB 2 choice. DYA means 2 by 2, 2 program and 2 backup. That's 4 layers per output. DYB means 4 independent outputs, 2 layers for the outputs. For CL9400, it's 4 layers per output. CL9600 got 2 choice, 4 layers and 6 layers. If you need HD-based, the HD-based outputs, then we must use CL9000. But if you need SDI outputs, then we have CL9400 and CL9600 to select. IP monitoring. IP monitoring only 3U CL9000 not support. This project in Singapore. It's techno, it's you. And this is a project in China, not hotel. Okay, actually, for the PPT is very simple. Most important is for the software operation. So I already record a video for the software. First, you can watch the video, and after, if you have any questions, then after the video, you can feel free to text us.
Hello guys, now I will show you how to use software to control our cyclone. The first step, find the internet setting. Find the TCP IPv4 and use the IP address 192.168.1. Here I can set 147. OK. Then open the cyclone software. Change to English. Now I use network connection. This is a destination IP and my local IP 147 I just set connected. When there is this shows green means connected. First I delete all the screens. This is the input source information. Now we can see the inputs in real time. Because I connect the IP board, the network display board. When I disconnect it, then it will only show the board. The red means you have the board but did not connect any input source. Green means connect the source. Now I connected one DVI and one DP4K input source. One DP divided to 4 parts. This is 4 ones and the 4 parts. Today I will use this project, 6 screens with different resolution, and use Cyclone to control this screen to show full screen and PIP. Let's create new screen. Screen 1 use output 1. And for the resolution, it can be fixed or customized. The resolution should be set equal or bigger than the size, the real size. So I can use customize. The first screen is 1792 by 896. This is the first output. The second screen 2, use the second DV output. Customize. 896. When you see a yellow square, means it's connected. I can also use the fixed resolution. 896. Okay. The fourth one. Set the screen one by one. 6 6 7 6 8. Okay, then the screen setting is done. I download the output setting to the machine. The first time may take some seconds. Okay, done. Go to the layer setting. Now I can drag the input to the arrow. Now the input across 4 outputs. Double click, then it will be a full screen in the 4 output screen. Double click. If the across 6 output, that screen then will be a full screen. You can save this as a preset. Set 3. And it's a 4 pass to mosaic to 1 full 4K source. And put the PIP on it. And I can copy the layer and paste. Copy, paste. Also, it can make it top or bottom. Save this as preset 4. Then I can switch between the 2 presets. Node preset 3. On the software, it will take some seconds, but on the screen, it will switch immediately. Maximum, you can save 16 presets. But also, for this preset, it's saved on the machine, so you can use the button to load the preset. Also, we have another way, the scene setting. For example, now I add a scene. And I use this preset 4, not preset 4. Add this as another thing. For the scenes, it's saved in the computer laptop, so you can see there is no limited. You can save as many as you want. scene nodes. Double click, then it will load to the scene reset. Okay. Also, for this, if you worry maybe you lost the preset or all the information, you can save this as a project. Save as project and save in your laptop. The next time when you switch on the software, you can just open project, find the project you already saved, and open. Now the layer information. It shows all the layer information: the input, the size, transparency, zoom, and here we have a layer switch function. Group A. That you can set the groups, but on the software you cannot see the effects. The function needs to be shown on the LED screen, so later we will show you. This for the input information. Now you can see I connect DVD, DP divide to A, B, C, D 4 parts, and this for brightness, for crop and EDID. And you know, for our Pocket board, we have one DP 1.2 and one HDMI 2.0. If you want to change to HDMI, you need to connect this and switch to HDMI. This layer list shows all the layers, the pixels, and for example, I can set a layer 9. This will close all windows. Here, by the way, the password is 123456. Now let's go to the background. For each output, you can see 3 high definition background and 1 pure background. Now I just delete all layers and this, and set background. This is output 1, this area. If I set background, then it will make this area as save as a background picture. Okay, done. And we can change another picture and then save as the second background, and then you can switch, you can change among these backgrounds. This one I already saved. And for the file, this is for the pure color background. I set red. I can set red. But on the software, you cannot see the change. Okay. Okay, then go to schedule. The timeline schedule. You can customize one schedule. For example, I can set tomorrow and 8 a.m. every day, or so the weekly, Monday, Tuesday, the working days. I preset 1, add, and then 16, and set preset 2, add, then preset 3, and save this and schedule 2. Then we need run the schedule and schedule 2, the start schedule. Then it will display the preset you set at the time, 8 a.m., 14, 18. This one is for connection network and the COM connection. Now I use cat network, the COM. This for language. This you can see the software version. Okay, thank you for your listening. If you have any other questions, you can contact us.
Okay, now after the video, do you have any questions about our segment, the software operation? This is our software for the segment. So if you have any questions, now you can send your questions and we can show you how to use it. I can see it. Let me check. Okay, you can send your question. Our engineer and me, we will solve your questions, solve the problem. First, the IP inputs. You mean the camera, IP camera inputs?
No need to transfer.
No need a transmitter. When C1 projects the save file includes which contents includes all the settings. When you save the projects, it's save all the settings, all the presets, and all the settings inside. Also the output windows, the output resolution and the size. But for the video or input source, not save. You can only save the setting.要不弄这个，这他们看不到吧？好像没。You see the? Can you see our
Screen.
Our output screen? One layer 1920 by 384. Okay. You can just change the width. Four. Okay, this layer is the resolution 1920 by 384. On the screen, you make one.
We have the limits for the height of the output. So okay, you can see the customize. Here, the smallest number is about 480 or 500, just around the number, maybe 480. So we can see that. Yeah, just like that. But the resolution can be a little bigger, and then you can have the layer a little bigger, maybe 576. Just like that, this is one output, and you can download the setting, and then you can have the layer here, just like 1920 by 384. Okay, you can have the layer, no matter how small the number is, you can have it, but the output resolution should be a little bigger. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do the fade in, fade out. For example, this is the full screen picture.
For the layer, you must keep the layer on. Then you can set the different group A, group B.
Okay, for example, now we have the layer 1. This is this one. Okay, layer 1. And this is layer 2. This is layer 3. And maybe sometimes we want to layer 2 and 3 together, fade out at the same time. So we set layer 2 and 3 into group A, like this. And then OK. And you can see the screen. Fade out, layer 2 and 3, fade out at the same time. And fade in. And sometimes maybe we want to layer 1, 2, 3 together, fade out, and have the black screen. So we made the group B. Group B including layer 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then fade out group B. So we have the black screen now, and fade in again. Okay, so this is the layer group switch function.
Okay, any more questions? How many layer maximum? For CL9400, the output 4 layers maximum. And for CL96000, we have 6 layers per output. So right now we use CL9600. That's if input work on NDI probe. The IP input, you can use our R5 software to use together with NDI.
And for the IP input, we support the H.264 and H.265 format. This is the IP input.
You can copy our R5 software link. It's free. And you can test. Register first, and then you can test. If you have questions, you can also feel free to contact us. Which function you want to see from here? Now, because now I already connect Second and connect the outputs. For some function, you cannot see very clear on the software. Need to check together the software and the output together. The software is the same with. No, it's not same. Different series products have different software. But the software for the Android WeLink software is the same.你在对着你的手，你要调换一下呀。换一下，你这搞的是前置摄像头。这样可以了。不行，太顺了。这个很难。 对啊。How many outputs totally? For the 19U cyclone, 72 output totally. Different chassis have different outputs. Anyone want to know the background setting? This means 6 outputs. Now I only connect 6 outputs. Then this for the background. And this the output screen. I can save the background.
So for the pure color background, you can set the color you want. For the background, do you have any other questions? You can comment. So for example, in a meeting, if you can first save the meeting for the meeting theme picture and save as logo. Then add layers on the background. Note, then change. You can save the second or third logos and just switch between the different logo. For example, I want to change to the pure color logo then, and note the background. My LED screen will change to the pure color logo. Josie Kenny, you have any questions? You can speak now. You can speak. I can hear you.
Yeah, I have to understand that how to set up the background for media servers like Watchout or Ruslium, and how to make that edge blending background to the. I know that Magniamge doesn't have that blending option, but from the media server, if we are sending blending signal, how that Magniamge? Thank you.
Oh, I cannot hear clearly. Sorry.
I have the text as well.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay, if you can send text message, would be good.
Yeah, I have already sent to you.
Okay, let me check.
No problem. Thank you.
The background setting. I saw your question. I want to know understand background setting for media server 的国消息。可是这个背景设置是不是跟那个国消？For watch out.
Yeah, watch out. And if it is, I am sending signal to projector or something like that for blending option. You know that Magnific doesn't have a blending option, but if I am sending blend signal, watch out.
Sorry, but I don't know much about watch out. But for our background settings, first the logo received from the outputs. First, we need to first you need to send our input signal to the output screen. Then we will save logo from the output. My engineer will talk with you.
Yes, for us, for the cycle, we will play the image on the screen first, no matter how many layers it is. Okay, 4 layer, 5 layer, it doesn't matter. And we will catch the image on the screen as the picture and saving into the output. So it is the picture saving from the screen, no matter how many layers. And this is for one background.
Okay.
Okay. You can also send me your email or WhatsApp later after the training. We can contact you for the details, and also we can show you our R file. Oh, and also one thing I forgot to mention here for the presets from the file, we can do the node preset and save preset, but from the configuration here, there's a preset configuration would be much more easier. Then we can node save. Oh, I didn't save preset 1. Because the preset 1 is I set yesterday and didn't save, so now have a little problem. Different input source. Now I will save some inside. Now I save some presets. This save as preset 1. Okay. And one second. Just save as presets 2. Then node preset 1. Then if you node and save from here would be more convenient. Okay, Josie, I got your email. Later, my colleague will contact you. And have any other questions, or which function you want to see? Our cyclone is very easy operation. Schedule plus schedule 1, and then start schedule, then stop the connection network and the COM connection.
You can switch the presets by the cell phone or the iPad. And if you want to add something like the RS232 control ways, we also can support.
If you want to use other equipment to control a cyclone, then we can provide you the RS232 information, and you can use it to control. For the layer information, now this is layer 1. Layer 1, and the source is from DYA. And the horizontal position, and this for the width and height. So now I can change to 1, 2, and the height I can change to 1008. Then you see the layer, the layer size changed. Because if you drag it by your mouse, then the resolution cannot be set pixel to pixel. But if you set the size in layer information, then would be accurate. This for the input information.
And for the 4K inputs, we have DP 1.2 and HDMI 2.0. So if you want HDMI 4.0, you need here switch to HDMI. If you need DP, then switch to DP. And for one 4K, 2K inputs, we'll divide to 4 parts, A, B, C, D. Okay, Josie, later my colleague will share you some information to your email. Okay, no more questions? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your listening. Option for customize EDID. Yes, you can do EDID. Here, this is for EDID. EDID setting. You can check.
For the EDID function, you should make sure that your signal supports the EDID function. For example, the computer, the laptop supports because they have the graphic card. But for maybe some video box, it cannot support the EDID function because it cannot receive the command from our machine. It don't have the graphic card. So this DVI is from the Huawei video box, so it cannot support. But for this one HDMI 2.0 input port is from our computer, and we can EDID the input. For example, it's 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe here is 1, 5, 3, 6, and this is the frequency 660, and then send. Okay, you can see the command already sent. Yeah, you can see the resolution. already changed. Okay, the input resolution already changed. So you have this resolution for your screen.
No problem. You can send me your question. No problems. And also for the online course, we already record, and later we can send to YouTube. Okay. This is a full cycle of the hair. When the layer is in this area, double click, then would be a full screen in this output. But if you across two outputs, double click, then would be full screen in these two outputs. If there is no more questions, then if no more questions, then we finished this training, and next Tuesday, 15 p.m. Beijing time, we have another online course. Welcome to join us. And our R5 software training is next Tuesday, next Thursday. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.